Yeah, the NEET aspirants are not only gearing up for the exam, but also the bizarre dress code that the CBSE board has come up with. To counter the rise in cases of mass cheating in various board examinations, the board has issued various do's and don'ts for the students. What's surprising is that the girl students have been told not to wear innerwear or high heels. Other than the students have been asked not to wear full-sleeve clothes, socks, or even shoes for that matter. In some news that's coming in right now, M.K. Stalin, working president of the DMK, has condemned the harassment, says it is condemnable and deplorable. Action should be initiated against those who have come out with such rules and regulations for students appearing in for the NEET. Let's go across to my colleague Mughalen joining us over the phone line. Mughalen, as expected, there is a lot of criticism that's coming in for the do's and don'ts for the NEET exam. The latest to join the bandwagon is Stalin from DMK.
Yeah, yesterday we saw there were a lot of confusion among the candidates who appeared to write the NEET exam. We saw the candidates were totally unprepared or not known about the strict dress code which will be levied for writing a NEET exam. Yesterday, students who came in full sleeve shirts or in closed shirts in the dark colors were sent out. They were being asked to change their dress and come. Yesterday we even saw that students who came from the other districts, that is from the far districts in Tamil Nadu like Theni or in Madurai, they came to Chennai to appear for the NEET exam. They came in full sleeve shirts. They were asked to cut the full sleeve shirts. Yesterday we saw parents coming up with scissors and cutting up the full sleeve shirts to make their words appear in the exam. And today Stalin has hit down very strongly at the NEET exam, stating that it is highly condemnable and deplorable, and the persons who indulge in these acts should be strongly an action should be taken against them. And from the right beginning, DMK is quite most of the parties in Tamil Nadu have opposed the NEET exam. And today he stated that when an ADMK, the ruling ADMK government passed a resolution, they supported it wholeheartedly without any differences. And he also raised the question why a resolution which is passed in the Tamil Nadu State Assembly has not reached the President of India. These are the questions he raised today.
No, absolutely shocking to say the least are these rules and regulations of what you have to wear that have come out for this National Eligibility-Entrance Test. Mughalen, stay with us. I also want to bring in Ms. Brinda Adike joining us on the broadcast on the phone. Ms. Brinda Adike, your first thoughts on this such harassment being caused to the students in the name of do's and don'ts, regulations in the kind of clothes they have to wear for this examination?
This is atrocious. Children are already troubled and pressurized coming for the exam, knowing that it is a competitive exam. And the invigilators or whoever those people are, they had no right. There is no rule, there is no law that says that students, especially the female students, have to strip. On what basis was this done to those students? This not only amounts to harassment, it amounts to outraging modesty. So every person who was involved in doing something like this should be booked under the section that allows for this kind of outraging of modesty.
But you know, this hysteria, Ms. Brinda Adike, as we know that several of the examinations, there have been stories which are quite horrifying as well to see the mass cheating that carries on in our country. Of course, we understand that how examination authorities would want to take measures, but actually taking measures of not allowing girls to wear innerwear, no jeans being allowed, no full sleeves clothes to be worn. I mean, this is absolutely atrocious. High heel shoes not allowed, no brooch, no badge. I mean, what is this?
We are talking of digital India. We are talking of technology that is so sophisticated. How is it that we have not been able to find some kind of a technology that says that so-and-so person is not carrying anything? A. B. There are all the time X-rays being done as to what is inside our inner clothes or outer clothes. All of that apart, invigilators are there in every classroom. Their job is to see that no untoward incident or action takes place over there, and if it does, cameras are there on which people can be booked, people can be pulled up. Why were these steps not taken, and why is a step that is shaming the students taken up? This goes to show that there is no rules that the invigilators will follow, the institutions will follow. They will do anything to demean the students. Who gave them the right to do something like that?
And in
When they
fact,
know
not
the
just the students, even the parents have had to undergo a lot of humiliation, if I may say, because there are some examples where parents had to actually take off the buttons of jeans of some of the girls who were going for examinations. Some parents had to go all the way 3 kilometers away to purchase a new dress. Amount of tension and the kind of harassment the parents have also undergone because of these stupid diktats.
Absolutely. The institution and the state government needs to be pulled up. The National and the State Human Rights Commission have to come into play. The Women's Commission has to come into play and find out how can students be harassed, how can students be made to feel bad and ashamed simply because they have come to write a competitive exam. I think this is going too far. Are we a nation that is democratic? Are we a nation that respects its citizens? And are we a nation that respects its youth? Because that is a very big question over here.
Indeed. Ms. Brenda Adige, thank you very much for speaking with us. Mughalen, coming back to you about the kind of response this is generating, we're talking about over 10 lakh students who have appeared for this NEET, this National Eligibility-cum-Entrance Test for this particular year. But this is mired with a lot of controversy, not just about the dress code, but many other controversies that are surrounding this NEET.
Particularly in Tamil Nadu, there was a confusion whether the NEET exam will be conducted this year or it will not be conducted. There was a lot of confusion between the among the students, and at the last minute we saw the central government making its stance clear that there will be NEET exams will be conducted this year. So the students were prepared in a short time and they appeared for the exams yesterday.
Mughalen, just hold your thoughts. In fact, we're getting the reaction from M.K. Stalan on this particular story. Let's take a listen in.
நீட் தேர்வை கூடாது என்பதுதான் திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்தினுடைய கொள்கை. அதைதான் தொடர்ந்து வலியுறுத்திக் கொண்டிருக்கிறோம். அதை தொடர்ந்து எதிர்த்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிறோம். சட்டமன்றத்தில் ஆளுங்கட்சியாக இருக்கக்கூடிய அதிமுக ஆட்சி இதை தீர்மானமாக கொண்டு வந்த நேரத்தில் கூட மனதார அரசியல் நோக்கத்தோடு எண்ணாமல் வெளிப்படையாக அதை நாங்கள் வரவேற்று ஆதரவு தந்து அந்த தீர்மானத்தை ஏகமனதாக நிறைவேற்றி தந்திருக்கிறோம். ஆனால் அப்படிப்பட்ட தீர்மானம் டெல்லிக்கு அனுப்பி வைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது என்ற செய்தி வந்ததே தவிர, ஆனால் 2 நாட்களுக்கு முன்பு அது ஜனாதிபதி அலுவலகத்திற்கு கூட வரவில்லை என்ற செய்தி வந்தபோது நாங்கள் உள்ளபடி அதிர்ச்சிக்கு ஆளானோம். இந்த சூழ்நிலையில் தமிழகம் முழுவதும் எல்லா மாவட்டங்களில் இந்த நீட் தேர்வை
A lot of criticism there coming in for how NEET was actually conducted. But in other news that we are tracking today,